Last effort fight to keep the Fitzpatrick Nuclear Plant from shutting down.
This comes after the company announced it would close down the plant in Scriba by the end of next year. The closure impacts more than 600 jobs, and that could not have come at a worse time for the county, which has the highest unemployment rate in all of New York State. Entergy says the plant isn't generating enough money each year and is losing $60 million. The company expects to lay off half of the workers, and the other half will have the option to move to another plant. Well, tonight we continue our coverage about how government officials are starting negotiations. Our Sarah Beth Ackerman spoke with politicians who are fighting to keep that plant alive.
Assemblyman William Barclay, whose district is in Oswego County, has been communicating with both the governor's office and Entergy since the Fitzpatrick closure was announced.
Now it looks like they've come back to the table and the negotiations have started up again between the governor's office and Entergy, so I take that as very good news.
While Barclay is not directly involved in the conversations, he does shed some light on what he believes both the governor's office and Entergy are discussing right now.
So I suspect what they're talking about, although this is, again, me surmising this, is how to get prices up for wholesale electricity generated at nuclear power plants so the plant can become economical again.
Yesterday, Senator Schumer spoke to the governor as well as the head of Entergy, urging them to come to some sort of agreement to keep the plant open. However, the senator points out the state does have legal authority to do just that.
The Public Service Commission, the PSC, can keep a plant open because of what's called reliability, meaning that you have to have enough electricity to supply electricity to everyone, not just on a few days of the year, but 365 days of the year.
Senator Schumer tells me if both parties can't come to an agreement, he himself will contact the PSC, urging them to require Entergy to keep the facility up and running.
Nevertheless, I think there is a sincere want on both the governor's part and the governor's office's part and Entergy to keep the Fitzpatrick plant open.
We reached out to Entergy and they did not want to comment on the specifics of the ongoing negotiations. As far as when we could hear what comes of these talks, Senator Schumer and Assemblyman Barclay have not heard of a concrete timeline.
You know, I have a question because I'm wondering how realistic do they think this effort is that the company is really going to keep that plant open?
Right. I asked that exact question, and right now they're still not sure. They're in that negotiation kind of phase, but they did say it was pretty positive that they are coming together and talking about it.
That last comment he made there, that he believes they are genuine in their interest to do that, at least that speaks towards the effort being made here.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Sarah Beth.